Bismillah Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. This is Umar SIPRA and you are watching SIPRA TV. Alhamdulillah, we are on the lesson 4 of online Quran learning series, and today we will be learning the letters Seen, Sheen and Sod. We will be learning Seen, Sheen and Sod. As you already know that we have already learned in the previous lessons Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra and Za. However, if you have missed those lessons, then please go to the description of this video and you will find the link to the previous lessons as well. And before starting today's lesson, I would like to request that please subscribe my channel so that you can watch similar videos. Also push the bell icon button so that whenever I upload a new video, you are immediately notified. And without further ado, let's begin. So repeat after me these words. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek Allah's protection from shaitan, the accursed. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, all merciful, most merciful. Alright, so the first letter which we are going to learn today is the letter Seen. So this is the letter Seen. The Seen letter looks like this. So it has 3 spikes, 1, 2, 3, and it has a big belly like this, and it has no dots. Okay, so this is the letter Seen. This is the letter Seen. Okay, now you have to keep this in mind that similar to the letter Za, which we learned earlier, the upper teeth and the lower teeth will have a little bit of gap, and make sure that the tongue is not touching anywhere. And you have to read it with force. So there will be a whistling sound. While reading the letter Seen, there will be a kind of a whistling sound. So it is Seen, Seen, and make sure that your lips are wider. While reading this letter, make sure that your lips are not narrower but wider, like as if you are smiling. Okay, as if you are making a smiley face, or as if in the photograph you are saying cheese, say cheese. So your lips should be wider. So this is the letter Seen. All right. Okay. Now the next letter. Before moving on to the next letter, I want to give an example so that the next letter is more clearer. So for example, if a person like me talks too much, so what do you do in order to make him silent? You put a finger on your lips. You put a finger on your lips, and then you put a finger on your lips and then produce this sound, shh, like this. You put a finger on your lips and you say shh. So this sound indicates that you are actually telling me to be silent, to be quiet. All right. So the next letter is Sheen. The next letter is Sheen, which is the sister of Seen, by the way. And it looks like Seen, but there is a difference. It has 3 spikes, 1, 2, 3. It has a big belly, yes. But unlike seen, it has 3 dots on its top. Alright, so the seen letter does not have any dots. As you can see, the seen letter does not have any dot, but the sheen has 3 dots on its top. So this is sheen. S-H-E-E-N. Sheen. Okay, this is sheen, and this one is seen. S-E-E-N. Okay, have you ever seen similar view? Have you ever seen such kind of view? I bet you have seen such kind of view, such large and tall buildings. So this is the letter seen. Seen is like the English word seen, the Arabic letter seen, very similar sounds. And this one is sheen. Sheen is very easy to remember. Sheen, shop, sheen, sheep, sheen, very easy. All of these sounds are present in the English language. Okay. All right, that's great, man. Okay, let's move on to the next letter, and let's choose the color yellow. Let's see how it looks. So the next letter is the letter Sod. So this is the letter Sod. Okay, let us make it smaller so that it is visible. The Sod letter looks like this. Okay, it somewhat looks like a cup. So this is a kind of a handle, and this is the pot or the area of the cup where you can pour some tea or coffee or something like that. It looks like a cup, and this looks like a handle of a cup. So this is the letter Sod. This is the letter Sod. Okay, so what happens in the letter Sod is, these are the lower front teeth, and here is the tongue. So what is happening here is that the tongue is actually touching at the back side of the lower front teeth. The tongue, the tip of the tongue is touching at the back side of the lower front teeth, and here we are reading the letter Sod. Okay, Sod is also a heavy letter because it has an aw sound in it. So the first heavy letter which we learned was the letter Kha, because it had an aw sound. The next one was Ra, because it also has an aw sound. And the third heavy letter which we are learning today is the letter Sod, because it also has an aw sound in it. So every heavy letter has an aw sound in it. Okay. All right. So today, alhamdulillah, we have learned, where did it go? The letter Seen. MashaAllah, we learned the letter Seen. Then we learned the letter Sheen. And then we learned the letter Sod. Okay. So these are the 3 letters which we have learned today. And now it's the practice time. All right, so the next letter is Seen.
Seen.
All right, Seen.
Seen.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, in the letter Seen also, the upper teeth and the lower teeth have a little bit of gap, and our tongue must not touch anywhere, and our lips should be very wide, like as if we are making a smiley face. Okay, so we will read Seen.
Zeen.
Okay, not Zeen, Seen. Have you seen anything? Have you seen a car? Yeah, so that is the Seen. Okay, Seen.
Seen.
Yeah, Seen.
Seen.
Good job. Seen.
Seen.
Yeah, Seen.
Seen.
Okay, Seen has a big belly, It eats too much. It does not do exercise. Whereas Alif, I think, is an athlete.
Alif likes to run so much, it is very smart. But Seen is very fat. It has a big belly and it has three spikes, you know. 1, 2, and 3. There are three spikes in it. So this is the letter Seen. Okay. All right. Okay. If a person in a library or some other place, if he likes to talk too much, like me, and you want to make him, you want to tell him that please be silent, don't talk, which sound do you make to make him silence?
Shh.
Yeah, shh. All right, so this is the sound. So this is the letter Sheen.
Sheen.
Yeah, Sheen has this sh sound in it, okay? Okay, Seen and Sheen are both sisters. The only difference is that Sheen has three dots at the top. Okay, so the Sheen has three spikes as well as the three dots at the top. Whereas Tha does not have any spike, but it has one spike. When it will be joined with other letters, it will have only one spike, and it has three dots. But the Sheen has three spikes as well as the three dots as well. So we have to remember this thing. So this is the letter Sheen.
Sheen.
Yeah, good job. Sheen. So here you can see. Okay, by the way, which color is your favorite one?
Blue.
Blue.
Light blue.
All right, that's great, man. My favorite color is also blue, by the way. All right. So you have an analytical mind. You like the blue color. Cool headed person. Do you get angry easily? No, that's great. That's great. All right, so you can see the tip of the tongue is touching at the back side of the lower front teeth. Okay, it is touching at that point, and then we are going to read this letter like this: Sod.
Sod.
Yeah, Sod is also a heavy letter, by the way, because it has an aw sound inside it. All right, so this is the letter Sod. The shape of Sod is like this. Okay, SAWD, Sod, Sod. But the thing is that the tongue will be touching at the back side of the lower teeth. Okay, let me show you in the cam also. All right, these are the lower teeth, and at the back side, at this layer here, the tip of the tongue will be touching, and we will read Sod.
Sod.
Good job. Sod.
Sod.
Yeah, sod.
Sod.
Okay, some people read this letter as Sad, which is wrong. It is not Sad. Some people also read it as Sod, and that is also wrong. Both are extremes. Both are wrong. Neither it is Sod nor it is Sad. Instead, it is Sod. Okay? It is Sod. So this is the letter Sod. Just repeat after me. Sod.
Sod.
Oh yeah, Sod.
Sod.
Brilliant. Sod.
Sod.
Yeah, Sod.
Sod.
Good job. All right, so I hope that you have benefited a lot from today's lesson. If it is so, then please like it, comment on it, share it, and subscribe my channel. Inshallah Aziz, meet you tomorrow. Wish you best of luck. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuhu.